Legend of Total War here with a new campaign series for Medieval 2 Total War. And today we'll be playing the Grand Campaign as England, and this will be a role-playing campaign. So this is going to be unlike anything I've ever done before, and this is of course purely just for fun. You guys really seem to enjoy the role-playing campaign for the Scipio for Rome 1, and I thought I'd try a similar sort of thing with this, except maybe take it a step further. So what I'm going to do with this, and you might notice by the name in the description, in the title, that the names of this episode will be based off the kings that we play as. I'll be role-playing as the king. So how that's going to work is that each episode will focus on the entire reign of a particular king of England. And I will only play as them, if that makes sense. I will only be able to fight battles manually, provided that king is there. And if the battles are being fought where the king is not, they have to be auto-resolved. So the king pretty much has to be at the battlefield as much as possible in order to ensure victory. In addition to that, based on his stats, chivalry, dread, authority, that kind of stuff, and his traits will affect the way that I play. So for example, if we're unlucky enough to get a very stupid king, I will make purposefully very stupid decisions on the battlefield, on the campaign map, to roleplay as that king. If we're gifted with an intelligent leader, I will of course use the best of my abilities to perform their duty. If we're given a chivalrous king, I will release and ransom instead of executing. I'll occupy instead of sack and exterminate. If we're given extremely dreadful generals, of course, you know where I'm going from this. Execute prisoners, brutal conquest, that kind of stuff. And that will drag out the campaign, for one thing. There's no way we're going to be conquering the whole map in 15 turns. That's just not going to happen, not with only being able to use one general. So we should expect to see, Europe develop a lot more as we continue to conquer it. In addition to that, the more we expand, the harder it will be to maintain conflicts on multiple fronts. I need to minimize the amount of wars that I'm on. Anyway, let's get into this.
With the Norman conquest and a crowned king came the dawning of a new era for England. Nobles ordered the construction of mighty castles to fortify the realm. To rule this land is a birthright, but to control it requires the courage and skill few possess. It is a kingdom beset by enemies. The Scots press at its borders, the Vikings to the north, and the French separated by a mere channel of water. All of the country exists in a state of war, as even the common are called upon for duty. In these times of total war, it rests on the shoulders of those who lead to ensure the kingdom does not fall into ruin.
Also, I know that there was a frame rate issue with the Rome 1 footage. That was just because, it was just recording how I was playing it. It was recording at 30 frames per second, but there was no way that was 30 frames per second. It was more like fucking 10 frames per second. I think it's just due to Rome Total War, and maybe the incompatibility with my recording software. However, with this game, we don't have any of that problem. Also, I'll be recording 1080p 60 FPS on this. I've had like one or two people say that they would prefer 30 FPS, but god damn it, I just can't please everyone, can I? It's about time I, upgrade and start making better quality videos instead of the shit that I was making last year. What else? Okay, so let's go have a look at the king's stat. So we're playing, this episode is King William the Conqueror. He's age 50, so we're only going to get about 20 turns out of him, and that's assuming he dies of old age. If he dies on the battlefield, well, we'll get less out of him. So have a look at his stats: 4 command, 4 dread, authority, 5 authority, 5 piety. He's a faction leader, promising commander, he's intelligent, he's a conquering hero, religiously minded, cruel and cunning, cruel leader. So his stats pretty much lean straight into my sort of playstyle, apart from religiously minded. So with this kind of stats, we would not be releasing any prisoners. We would either ransom or execute. We would not be making any stupid decisions because he's a smart guy. Unless, of course, I accidentally make a stupid decision. And, yeah. Alright, so just because we're fighting all battles manually only with King William, with the faction leader, doesn't mean we can't use the other generals as well. We just can't fight those battles manually. So, for example, we can send Captain Brave Sir Robin over here to go and besiege Rennes, but I sure as shit don't want to fight that battle manually. Well, I don't want to. I want to starve them out because I don't want to fight it manually. That's what I'm trying to say. So create a bit of a garrison there. These will probably not help so much in order resolve, so just don't worry about that. You come over here and then just maintain siege under orders from, of course, King William. So he sent a raven or whatever, sent a letter down to Robert and said, "Dipshit, go and besiege Rennes, or else I'll kick your fucking ass." In those exact words. He sent a letter to Prince Rufus saying, "Meet me at close to Nottingham. We're marching on York,
Yes, sire.
bitch."
Your will, sire. Merging armies, my lord.
Okay. Now, for construction, what are we doing? We need money more than anything, so let's get some dirt roads going. And let's get those mines. They don't provide a heap of money. Up the taxes a bit. And over here, we do need better troops. Because if they're going to be fighting in auto resolve, in this, it's not like Total War Warhammer where if you want to auto resolve, just hire heaps of crappy units. If you want to auto resolve in this game, hire the best units you fucking can, because otherwise they just dissolve really easily. Now, the princess here, who's she? So that's your daughter. You should stay with your father.
I am ready to approach.
And the English cardinal should stay with him because he's religiously minded. He may want to listen to the advice of the cardinal from now and again. And my daughter's not going to go prancing around the countryside. She's going to stay right by her father's side. She's my property, bitch. Alright, moving on. Oh, hang on. It's not really got a port. Actually, got a port over here. Move on. Oh, damn it. Well, I wasn't expecting the balance of power would be that much out of favour, so just withdraw from that.
We should retreat. Yes, my lord. Breaking off orders. Yes, sir.
Robert came to reinforce the pathetic captain that was trying to besiege Rennes, and they resumed the siege from there. He also had leave from, he had permission from King William to hire some mercenaries.
My lord. Yes. March to weeks. Yes.
We shall, sire.
Sent the spy up here to have a look at Scotland. King William the Conqueror doesn't like the Scots, the northern people, so he's got plans to go and kill them as well, and subjugate them into our rule.
Orders. Sire, as you wish.
So we've got a nice big army there. We'll hire some mercenaries on the next turn to take York. So, financially we're in this shit, but that's okay, because you gotta spend money to make money. And we need the land clearance first, because we need population. And it does provide a pretty quick amount of money in the early campaign. Moving on.
Greetings. We have a word for you.
Alright, so the Scottish king sent us an offer for trade rights. This was deemed as totally worthless by King William the Conqueror. However, he decided that maybe if he could extort a bit of cash out of them, it might be worth it.
It is unexpectedly reasonable of you to ask like this.
But since they denied him, he said fuck off.
Oh well, perhaps we can come back to this, eh? Well, that was uneventful. Good day.
The Council of Nobles pressured King William to send a diplomat to France, which of course was his original liege lord before becoming a king himself. Indeed, he will send a diplomat to France
What is it you would talk to
for
us
trade
about?
rights, map information, and money.
A very reasonable proposal.
Oh, I gave them
Very
money.
well.
Whoops.
We accept.
Doesn't matter.
Adieu, Seigneur.
Oh yeah, no. So I ended up getting more money back from that anyway.
My lord. Yes, sire. Joining forces.
And the Council of Nobles was happy.
Command me, sire.
And King William decided now's a good time to attack
Yes,
York
sire.
and incorporate it
Moving
into the
to
realm.
crush the enemy. They're dead once we breach the walls, sire. Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall utterly.
So we'll be listening to the general speeches in every battle as well.
It sounds incredible, but some of the enemy may be worth a ransom. So let's kill when we must, but with an eye to profit.
King William the Conqueror has an eye for money. Then we'd oh, I forgot to get those mercenaries. No big deal. Slipped his mind because mercenaries aren't that important. And also because we're low on cash. War is expensive. Let's see, which way should we go into this? You know what, this area here would be much better. We'll attack from there. Attack from there with the archers, but we'll keep the infantry on the other side. Cavalry come over here. Because what you want is a clean shot into them. In addition to that, we could stand up here and shoot into them if we have to. Those crossbows could have been really useful, but I forgot to hire them. Not necessarily a stupid move. It just would have helped us in the battle. Not like we need them. Alright. So if we can draw their archers out here, we can send the cavalry to go kill them. We can't send them in there because for one thing they're in limited morale, and there's spearmen in here. Okay, good. Got him shooting. So far this is going really well. Hold your ground, you stupid peasants. So yeah, playing as the entire reign, episodes could range from 4 hours to 10 minutes, just depending on how long a king lives. Okay, with their units over here now, and with their spear militia gone, we should be free to go in there and get rid of these peasant archers in melee. So you guys can stop firing now. So the king and his son going into battle here. Now I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people offering loads of suggestions in this kind of campaign. All I can say is please don't. Just leave it to me to make all the decisions, because quite frankly I'm going to pre-record anyway, so you offering suggestions is not going to make any difference. And if you're saying that things like, oh, why don't you use General Cam, that'd be more realistic as well. I hate General Cam. Like I said, I want to have fun in this, and General Cam is just not fun at all. So please don't offer suggestions. I'm going to play this how I want to play it. Alright, so
our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
just try to keep him alive. He's right in the thick of it. There's no breaking them now, but that being said, our guys can easily fight them in melee. Okay, so this battle's pretty much over. So yeah, just to reiterate that,
By St. George, our men have taken control of the city.
just to reiterate that, everyone who's watching this, just know that I'm the one playing this campaign.
This is a clear victory.
Don't offer suggestions on role playing, okay? I'm going to do this the way I want it, okay? Because I know for a fact that there's going to be people saying this stuff, so just don't, okay? Because it will be ignored. You've been warned. If you post a comment like, "Hey, Legend, it would be more realistic if you did this, or you should do this, or you should do that," they will be ignored, okay? So don't bother. Just warning you. I'm the king here. I get to make all the decisions.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us. The settlement has fallen. Take the spoils of war.
And he sacked the settlement to very little personal gain, but at least he got the settlement. And Prince Rufus was named Lord of York. Would that make him the Duke of York? Or was he the Duke of Nottingham? I don't know. They don't have those titles in this.
Where to, sire? Approaching.
Alright, so if we were to go to war with Scotland right now, our army's about the same size as theirs, maybe a little bit smaller.
My king.
We're not making any fucking cash. So I wouldn't have been able to hire those mercenaries anyway. I just got nothing. Going to need to increase tax rates just to make anything.
My lord.
That's got 3 turns until surrender.
To war then, sire.
Can make this stuff, but like I said, we're not going to assault it because the balance of power is always the order results will always be shit.
Your wills, yes. Orders, my lord. We go no further today. Sire, orders, my lord. As you wish. Merging armies, my lord.
Sire.
And then King William thought about the fact that he's low on cash going up against an entire faction just with
Command me,
the
sire.
forces he's got, realizing that perhaps he's a little bit outgunned, but it's a situation that he's been in before that he thinks he can handle. Alright, moving on. Thank you, Pope.
Are you confused?
They just put a ton of units on the boat there.
Does this look like one of your fleets?
Ships ready. Yes, sir.
deciding to bring in the fleet to take out their ships
No further. Yes.
could come in very handy, depending on whether or not they actually come off the
My king.
off the boats.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you got the opportunity now to have the mercenary crossbows. Now, the army that's on the boat here, if it decides to come off,
This is not your fleet.
that's going to be very dangerous.
Move.
Also, if we had a little bit more cash, we could hire another boat and ensure victory against their fleet. So stay right there. They clearly have plans for it.
My lord.
Probably shouldn't have hired these mercenaries in hindsight. I thought I'd have more money. No, no, no. Save up the cash because we need to hire the mercenaries in order to take this out in one fell swoop. And the nobles sent King William a letter saying that Nottingham was not well defended, and King William told them to get fucked.
Aye, sire.
Yeah, too poor to recruit new troops right now.
Does this look like one of your fleets, you galoot?
So it'll be 2 ships against
Are
1.
you confused? This is not your fleet.
And by attacking that fleet with all the army on there, it'll stop them from reinforcing at Edinburgh. And King William officially declares war on Scotland. And sinks them. Very nice. For his victory, he gave Admiral Nigel a command star and a cookie. And basically said, fuck you, Scotland, you're mine now, bitch.
Slaughter them, my lord. Besieging the cowards, my liege. Patiently awaiting to breach
And King
butcher,
Malcolm
sire.
was shitting himself. To have lost his entire army out at sea like that, that's embarrassing.
Yes.
King William sent a diplomat to tell the French
There is something you wish from
to bugger off. Oh, you can't tell them to leave your land, can you? Well, we've got the trade right. If I was to sell them map information,
I cannot quite.
yeah, I don't know what I was expecting there. King William decided that an alliance with France was actually...
No.
Yeah, but France didn't want it. King William also has a merchant, but King William doesn't like merchants, so he didn't really give a shit about it. What do I want to do with this merchant? Just send it off to find gold
Opening a
in a
new
distant
trade
land.
lane, my liege.
Command
King
me,
William was
sire.
much more concerned about killing
Yes,
Scotland.
sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Okay, without needing to actually hire the mercenaries, we can build the stuff now. So let's have a look at his traits. There's nothing else here to adjust the way that we're playing. A dispatch was sent to King William telling him that the garrison at Rennes sallied out to fight Robert. And King William told Robert to stand his ground and fight. A letter returned saying that Robert was victorious against Captain Collet, or however it's pronounced, against the Brittany forces, I don't know what they're called, and the Bretonian forces maybe. And that and Brittany was under our control. He gave orders specifically to Robert to sack the settlement for their insolence.
An order.
Waking up on the early winter morning, after building up his siege rams, King William decided it was time to eradicate
We shall
Scotland.
slaughter them, my lord. Show no mercy! Kill them all!
As per his wishes, we will be exterminating them, because he says we're going to kill them all.
What a bunch of mewling puke stains. It's a wonder our foes found the battlefield!
Yeah, there's always small speeches when it comes to barely any forces. Would have been nice if he had a few words to say about the Scots, but not today. Alright, how are we going to go about this? Considering victory is ours, no matter what we do. Well, still, don't be stupid about it. We probably don't need the archers. Alright, send the levy spears up on the wall. Send the ram to go kill them. To knock it down. What are we up against? Against spear militia. Hang on. Since the enemy does not have archers of their own, let's see what we can do. There's no sense in throwing our troops away. Sometimes if you can angle it just right, you can actually get good shots on them. And sometimes you can't. We're just taking too much damage there. These things are like fucking machine guns. So that was bad. They just don't have the range to do anything. Alright. So that didn't work. Alright, ladders go up then. Actually, let's go a different way around. All of their forces are up here, so why don't we go take the other gate? Why be stupid? Go around. So you come and capture here, and hold them back while you go and open the gate. And you stand right there. If they decide to come around over here, I want you to shoot them. The king and Rufus, his son, went around the side to cut these guys off.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
It might be too late. Oh, hang on, no, you can still make it. Come on, hurry.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Come on, run them all down. Every last one of them. Yeah, just come wait over here. You don't want to be fighting in the town square, not with him there. Okay, gates open. Make sure you come around this way, don't go the other way. Archers, you can now come up on the wall. Or get it. Come and stand up on the wall, yeah. King Malcolm was hiding, not in the town square, but at the other side of the town. And the Scotsman, being completely drunk, couldn't tell where the shots were coming from. Get the fuck away from those guys. But we do want them to come this way, we just want to shoot them. And then you come up to here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, come on. There we go. Come back here. There, perfect. Now we're shooting at him, and we buggered off. Didn't take any damage. Probably some hit point damage, but didn't lose any men. Oh shit, out of ammo. Okay, well, now that they've only got the General's bodyguard left, except for one spear militia, we'll just send the spearmen in, capture the town square. If he wants to come and fight us now, he can come right ahead.
Our men are in command of the city.
King Malcolm decided not to fight to the last man and be an utter coward. And chose instead to surrender the city after his militia had died.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory.
King William took King Malcolm into custody and hanged him.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire.
As his soldiers marched into the city, they exterminated every last Scotsman they could find in there. And thus ended the reign of King Malcolm.
Where to, sire?
Now that would not have actually been the smartest thing to do, given the settlement. I should have sacked it. But, you know, he did say kill them all, so... Like I said, we're role-playing here. Since a Scottish cardinal had been killed, somehow, King William decided to hire a new priest. Wait, what happened to the priest that was with us?
God's servant. Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, I left him at York. Oh, along with the princess.
Of the crown.
Right, well, no, she's supposed to be coming with us. Actually, no, she sent, King William decided to send her, the daughter back to London.
Yes.
As for Aston, he can just stay in New York. Okay, leaving behind a small garrison of spear militia, he moved on to the rebel castle of Inverness to go and smash it. I should have sent the general off first.
My king.
Doesn't matter.
Where to, sire?
He also has told his spy to get inside the wooden castle and open the gates.
Watching from the shadows, sire.
The spy managed to get in, but whether or not he wins the gate will be a story for next turn. Robert's orders are to sit and hold this settlement and do nothing for the time being. In fact, it is to go back to Kai and wait for further orders there. leaving a small garrison behind of militia to look after these settlements' well-being. France seemed to be doing silly business, but King William decides not to attack them because they're currently busy with other wars.
Your Majesty.
And instead tries to pursue for better relations with the French by offering his liege lord, what was once his liege lords, a small tribute of 100 florins for 10 turns.
Oui, why not? You have a most worthwhile meet orders.
In order to buy himself time to deal with the rebels in Great Britain.
Aye, sire. A fine day to sail.
And with the money made through conquest, he decides to build more in his settlements. We need better troops. But we get better troops from a fortress. So, I mean, we could build all this stuff here and we won't be anywhere close to being at a fortress level. So we should build the communal farming first, because this stuff here is just trash. You know, it's no better than what we can really get from a
Command me, sire.
a town. Eased up on the tax on York in order to grow the population there so that we can develop it. And moved on to the next turn.
Yes.
He's now the age of 53. Upon his conquest of Scotland, King William was in charge of the largest realm in the world, apparently. It's actually hard to believe. Although the spy got in, it did not succeed in opening the gates, and so a siege began.
Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
My lord, how shall I represent our people?
My lord.
Oh yeah, that's her brother. Probably not a good idea to marry them. Can you do that though?
Sire, there's no safe path there, sire.
Rufus isn't married yet. We should probably seek to find him a
Sire.
princess. There doesn't seem to be one in France, so we'll check out the Holy Roman
Without
Empire.
question, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
God's servant.
Okay, after doing just a bit of administration stuff, there's not a lot to do here. Actually, this settlement could come under attack fairly soon. We should get our shit ready. Moving on.
An order.
Alright. Not much to say here, just time to kill
We shall slaughter
these,
them, my lord.
I don't know, Picts, would they be? I don't know, let's go kill them.
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall utterly
That's right, we shall utterly crush them, I'm sure that's what he was trying to say.
I've heard men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away needlessly, and I gain victory for those who follow me. I will not use false modesty and deny these things. Indeed, I say proudly that they are true. I will give you victory, if you have the guts to fight like devils when I ask it. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Englishmen. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. We band of brothers are 1/4 of England's soldiers, and thus we carry a heavy duty to our people, our king, and our God. And finally, as a man of wit and learning, I tell you that a book can be of much use before battle, particularly if your bowels are loosened. I do not recommend Tacitus, though. The pages of his works are not soft on the nether regions. Let's away!
So he likes to shit on books. I can respect that. Alright, so let's see here. We'll need to be a bit smarter than what we were in previous battles, because there's only 2 ways into the city. Through the gate. We need to open those gates up. Alright, yeah, if we can open up the gates, we can send them, because I think they lack spearmen. We send the cavalry in to go and slaughter. And with all of his dread, they'll be fucking cowards. These guys will need to go up on the walls to distract the towers. No, you should stay on the ram as a backup. Once the gate's down, you should not be the first one in there. Yeah, old codger. Alright, let's do this. So we've decided to go with an all-out charge. The biggest disaster here would happen if both of our rams caught flame. But if they manage to get here and batter down the gate, we should be fine. I mean, there's no spearmen here, so our cavalry will be just fine.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders. The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Okay, it won't be long before the gates are down. We just punch right through them. Absolutely slaughter them. Well, that's what I'm hoping for, at least.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Oh, the
if we remain
ram
true
caught
and
flame.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
Should have kept using them, you dumbasses.
The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Come on, ram it. This thing's really going to get in the way, though.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
And you can really see how these fucking machine gun towers do just so much damage. Okay, if we make a run straight for the town square, these guys will start running off the walls.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. By St. George, our men have taken control of the castle.
You should stay over here, because you'll terrify these Highland archers here. keep the hobblars in here because they're not really that useful in a fight. Stay there. Ah, it doesn't matter.
Our men, by St. George, our men have taken control of the castle.
Also, I'm sure some people are going to say things like, "Oh, you should have done this on stainless steel 6.4." The thing is, I prefer vanilla just as like to test the waters with this kind of campaign. And also, stainless steel drags out for a really long time. So if it gets loads of views, then I'm happy to do it for stainless steel 6.4. Maybe it's the Byzantines, but we'll see.
My lord, our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, the enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Like, when it comes down to it, like, I just don't get a lot of views for stainless steel 6.4. Like, the Kyrgyzstan campaign was a complete fucking disaster. I really thought that would do a lot better. And these guys do not want to break, do they? There goes my knights. But that's okay, we can get more.
The enemy our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
And I'm just thinking, if they had actually, if the spy had opened the gates, we would have barely taken any damage. Because these towers did all the real damage to us. And firing up on the walls. Because we could have just come through here and broken them quite quickly. Oops. Just come and stand in here now. If they don't want to come down, we'll just capture the town square and accept their surrender. But overall, that did not really go very well.
All of Christendom will be
Yeah, we lost more
awed
than
by
they
the
did.
victory we have won here to...
This is why I usually don't try to go up on the walls. The walls, it's often a disaster to go and fight up them.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us. Victory!
Should sack it.
These people now kneel before us, my lord.
Alright. We should keep this as a town. We don't need it as a castle because I'm not going to be recruiting units from here. It's best if Inverness makes money. Let's have a look at his traits now. So he's gained more dread, admires technology. Well, good. How are we going for cash per turn? Making about 2. It's about 3,000 a turn. That's good. I want to hire some more mailed knights, but I'm just concerned about the cost right now. Alright, merge those units. We're going to need some reinforcements if we want to go to Dublin. Some cavalry will certainly help. There's no walls around Dublin, so that should make it easier. There should also be mercenaries along the way. Just leave a unit of spear militia and let's keep moving.
We'll stop here.
Portuguese Navy doing that.
At your service.
Closest gold... Well, I don't actually know where all the gold things are, because I usually don't bother with it. But there's one over here. It just takes it a really long time to get there. It might die of old age before he gets there. And even when he does get there, it's not going to be worth a hell of a lot. Alright, let's move on.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sire.
So his son Henry came of age. And he joined the army as part of the king's retinue.
Yes.
I could have got some more troops from there, but that's okay. They're not
Command me, sire.
that crucial.
Yes. I've tried whipping them, sire, but the men are spent.
Some knights there, but I don't think I need to worry about that. I want you guys to catch up. Also, after they've finished there, they'll want transports to get to Carnarvon. However, I saw rebel fleets around there, some pirates. So let's get a few more ships. I don't want to send them over to Bruges because that's probably more than we can handle at this stage.
At your service. As you command. I'll continue once I have rested, sire.
A little bit low in cash though. So we need to keep conquering. Alright, can probably cancel that. Instead build in Rennes, because there's stuff here that'll be of more use. Build a church. And increase the tax rates. Spain sends a princess. Okay, this could be a good way to get an alliance if we marry her off to Prince Rufus.
My lord.
Alright, well, we need to get from one princess to another.
Sire,
Organize your brother's marriage proposal.
I don't like the way the crew looked at me. Daughter of the crown.
Ships ready.
Okay, that should be alright to protect them.
Can you not
Oh,
build
fuck
Rennes
no.
before?
That's not gonna work.
Ships
It depends on
ready.
whether or not they attack it or not. Like I said, the king told him to get fucked.
Yes. An order.
We're not obeying all of the noble missions. It's not like the Senate missions were with the other campaign.
As you command. Forming up into a force to be feared. Yes.
A lot of cavalry here. That's okay, that'll work well for field battles, but we're going for 2 sieges out this way. Okay, I really need to improve my economy further.
Your orders, sire.
We'll head over to the Holy Roman Empire
Without
just
question,
in case
Tomorrow's journey.
My lord.
things don't go well here.
Orders. Fleet ready, sire.
And his orders are to just hold his ground there.
Command me, sire.
Moving on. Because the Holy Roman Empire definitely does have a princess.
At your service. On my way. I shall continue.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sire.
Should be a settlement of theirs over there.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Okay, so from one princess to
Sire.
another.
You have a message for my people?
Okay, so they want a dowry for that. Well, it will come with an alliance. An offer of 2,000 florins. Should be good. That was considered generous.
It seems we have reached an agreement. Thank you. Goodbye, Lord. It has been a pleasure.
And Rufus got married.
My king. Command me, sire.
That was a long video. Alright, how old is she? 25. Okay, cool. Pretty old for a maiden, but that's okay.
Sire. At your service.
And that little marriage deal bankrupted the realm. But that's okay. It secures his line. Hopefully. And we get an ally in Spain, right? Yep. One marriage alliance with that faction. What are the Moors doing here?
Set sail. Quit that.
Should be able to deal with that if they attack.
Yes, my lord. Without question, sire.
Where the fuck is Frankfurt? It's like over here.
Yes, sire. Tomorrow's
How much time do they give me for it?
out,
Not much.
My king.
Irish Kerns. Let's see, what are we going to have to deal with here? There's a lot of infantry. You know, those crossbowmen would have been very useful. I will hire them, though.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Besieging the cowards, my liege. There'll be no escaping us now. It offends my eye that I should be forced to gaze upon such an unwashed and ignorant bunch of scrofulous pox knaves and villains. Men, I give you your enemies for the coming battle. I have rarely seen such a collection of worms and beetles beyond the walls of a dusty scriptorium. Let's be at it then, in case their stupidity should prove infectious. Our foes are rebels and traitors. They deserve nothing but the edge of a blade upon their stinking necks. And a sword is a merciful end to them, though they should face the gallows. I see the foe dare not fight us man to man, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. And think on this. I am a well-read man. I have wrangled obscure points of law, conjugated verbs, ciphered, accounted, studied, and yet I can still swing a sword and cleave a head or two to battle!
Alright then, let's start with a skirmish. Head on here should be fine. If we can draw their forces out of the town square, our cavalry will run them down with ease. Our melee infantry are really they've just been brought along here to be left behind as garrison. I might adjust the volume a little bit. I think it's a little bit quiet. Definitely take these guys out, they're strong. Okay, bring William up here to frighten them. These guys here are really vulnerable against missiles because they've got no shields. Stand your ground. Like I said, even on the hardest difficulty, infantry do not really hold the line very well. complete one-sided slaughter here, which I'm perfectly happy with. If the English are known for anything, it's for shooting their opponents. As anyone from Agincourt would be able to confirm.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Come on, break them. There we go, good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, but don't be fighting in the town square, so get back. Alright, well there goes all of our ammo. Okay, all there's left are like peasant archers, so let's go in there. So should we really break up their formations?
The battle. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Okay, form up. And kill the town militia.
My lord! Our men are in command of the city! This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
You can see what a big difference it makes when they don't have a wall. See, I couldn't do that in the previous fight in Inverness.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. The settlement has fallen. Take the spoils of war.
Could have exterminated them, but I thought he's not that dreadful.
Aye, sire.
Okay.
Sire.
We've got just enough movement that we can actually make it over there. Okay, so leave behind a group of spear militia because they'll get free upkeep once it upgrades.
As you can, fleet ready, sire. Ships ready.
I forgot the spy that's up there.
All ashore! Now, you dogs!
Okay, now the problem with this is that we have very few infantry. We're going to have to hire some mercenaries.
Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Fleet ready, sire.
So you need to come back around here. He can walk the rest of the way.
No more wind today, sire.
But wait, does he need to? Because he should... Well, yeah, it's safer to walk than go by sea, because there's all manners of like rebels and stuff up that way.
Sire.
So, video's at an hour, but we keep going until the end of his reign, however long that takes. A good amount of income coming through.
Sire.
At your service.
Okay, we've almost made it to the gold.
Journeying onward. Tomorrow's journey
Moving on.
awaits.
Did I build siege equipment? Because I feel like I forgot to do that.
My king.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Aye, sire. Set sail.
Where to?
Not a big deal. Just extends the siege by 6 months.
Your Majesty. Without question,
Oh.
sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out,
Let's
sire.
speak to him next time.
Sire.
An order.
Moving on. So a jihad was called for Jerusalem, which didn't concern King William in the slightest, because that's not part of our realm.
Your orders, sire.
Oh, looks like the guy buggered off down here. Let's just make our way to
Yes,
to
sire.
Frankfurt.
Is there something to discuss, mein guter Mann?
Trade rights.
Agreed.
How about
proposition
alliance?
for the
Nope.
Reich?
Map for map.
Very well,
Alright.
if it will please you. Something else? Das ist... Nein, this is...
Oh,
Danke
well.
for your time. It was...
Still, we got 500 florins out of that, so that's not too bad. Now, time for the siege of Carnarvon.
We shall
Any additional
slaughter
mercenaries?
them, my lord. Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire. Yes, sire.
Welsh
Moving to
Longbowmen.
crush the enemy.
We need to get in and attack them straight away. And King William decided to attack them at night,
Show no mercy.
to catch them by
Kill them
surprise.
all.
No, really.
It offends my eye that I should be forced to gaze upon such an unwashed and ignorant bunch of scrofulous pox knaves and villains. Men, I give you your enemies for the coming battle. I have rarely seen such a collection of worms and beetles beyond the walls of a dusty scriptorium. Let's be at it then, in case their stupidity should prove infectious. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Englishmen. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. Now, lads, this will need courage. We must advance into a hail of missiles and then kill them. And finally, as a man of wit and learning, I tell you that a book can be of much use before battle, particularly if your bowels are loosened. I do not recommend Tacitus, though. The pages of his works are not soft on the nether regions. Let's away!
Alright then, how are we going to attack this? We need to get in there straight away. I tell you what, a spy opening the gate would have been very helpful. Alright, well, we're going to need these guys up on the walls because we need to stop those archers from shooting. And we need to make sure these... not you. Need to make sure that the rams get there and not get blown up. Don't burn. If we can manage that, we'll be fine. So, similar tactics to the previous time we were up against a large wooden wall. Get up on the ladders to distract them. Battering ram, then the cavalry pretty much does the rest. So they're working hard to burn down that
Our
ram.
men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Okay, that's one ram lost. One left.
The battle is very much in our favor. Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Okay, bring these guys up. Of course, expected the Welsh spearmen not to last particularly long.
Work.
Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
It's going to cost us a lot in cavalry, but we need to punch through. Once we get these Welsh longbowmen off the walls, we'll slaughter them.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
Just ignore them and go straight over here.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field. By St. George, our men have taken control of the castle. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, these infantry just, yeah, come off the wall as well. Get down here. When I gave you orders, get down here. I don't have to tell you twice.
The general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Also, these guys don't seem to be shooting, so the longer we can dick them around, if we can just hold out for 2 more minutes, we'll win that way. Because the thing is, they can shoot us from all the way over here because of their long range.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons... Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Okay, just how about you stay in here? Oh, they haven't fully gotten off the wall yet. I can't send the cavalry to go and attack them. Should break as soon as he gets there. Yep, there they go. Good, yep, like I said. They come off the wall, they
enemy are
immediately
badly
die.
bloodied. They have lost half their men. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, some pretty heavy losses on the mercenaries
This
there,
is a
but
clear
we did much better
victory.
on this battle than we did at Inverness. I mean, it largely came down to the fact that the ram didn't get like 80% done then burn, which heavily delayed our cavalry from getting in.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us. Another settlement falls before us.
And with that, we've got full control over Great Britain, as no English king ever did.
An order, my lord. Sire.
So we'll leave the Welsh spearmen, actually no, I'll leave the peasants behind to maintain public order.
My lord.
But the settlement will probably be turned into... No, I'll leave it as a castle. It'll be good to have 2 recruiting settlements.
We go no further today. Nothing shall... Yes.
Okay, decided to send Henry off on his own for a bit to go and build watchtowers down in the south of England here.
Stop here.
At Dover? I don't know. And yeah, just so we can see when enemy ships are coming down this way.
Yes, sir. Full sails. Start that, you imbecile. Yes, sire. Preparing to board and engage the enemy. Victory is ours, sire. And the grapples and prepare to board.
Taking out pirates in the English Channel. Can't be having them around. Okay, his next stop will be to hit Bruges. Got to make sure these ships are ready to escort him. Okay, now I want to build this so that I can then convert it to a large town, rather than just convert it straight to town. It's more expensive to do it that way, but it's quicker. if I build this, then this unit here will become free upkeep.
Where to, sire? Can't spy there, sire. Can't spy there, sire.
We're gonna need some more infantry. Although we've got a lot of troops here, that being said, we do need to be somewhat defensive. Maybe not at the moment. I mean, we've just eliminated a frontier. If the French were going to do anything to us, they just missed their opportunity.
At your service. As you command.
How old is William? 56 years old. So, generally speaking, in Medieval 2, characters die somewhere around either 60, 61, 62. They very rarely live beyond that. No. Alright then, we've got... this time we will listen to the nobles of... council nobles, whatever the fuck they're called. They want us to take out the Flemish at Bruges.
Command me, my king. As you command. We go no further today.
So he'll go and build a watchtower there.
Command me, sire. Yes. We'll stop here.
Sire, with the
ships ready. A fine day to sail. Orders.
Okay, how many units will I need? I'm not going to need more than a full stack. Let's see here. Some knights could come in handy. Well, then again, we're attacking settlements. So we don't really need... Oh, like I said, it wouldn't hurt. I'm going to need to leave a garrison behind to make sure the French don't attack. Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
And we'll send a diplomat up
Without
to Denmark
question,
to go say hello.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Do we actually get to the gold this time?
Service.
So the gold's worth 110 florins, which is certainly better than 6. But from my experience, I'll sit there for like 1 or 2 turns, and then someone else will just come over here and take it off me straight away. Or maybe I'll get it for my entire life. Who knows? Or for that guy's entire life, that is. Moving on.
Yes. As you command. Nothing shall
Okay,
escape
now we'll be
your notice in
pretty well
these
notified
lands,
if
my lord.
any enemy fleets come out this way.
Move! We go no further today.
Alright, what should we leave behind? How many units do you need?
An order.
Robert's going to stay here. He's the commander of Caen, but it was going to send forces under a captain to go meet up with King William.
Yes.
We need 8 units.
Sire. My lord. Sire. Orders, my lord. Orders, sire. My lord.
Okay, that's 8, I think.
Orders, as
Yep.
you wish.
The peasants aren't good in auto resolve, so that's why I want to take them out of Caen.
Sire. Yes.
I did bring other
go
troops
no
over here,
further
didn't I?
Today, sire. My lord. By your command.
Oh, whatever,
An order.
I'm not bringing them.
Keen to conquer distant shores, sire.
Fleet ready, sire.
Where to, sire?
Aye, sire.
They'll spend the turn out at sea and then hit Bruges next turn. So I can't land them this
ready,
turn.
sire.
Yes.
Anyway, it's not a good idea to have all of your generals in one army just in case you get crushed. Someone's got to carry on the line afterwards. Which that someone should be Rufus. But Rufus has a son, so it's okay if he dies.
Your Majesty.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually having a
Approaching
really
their
good time with this.
dignitaries,
Just,
sire.
the thing is, only Rome 1 and Medieval 2 really allows for great role-playing. You just can't do it with Rome 2 or Napoleon or any of those other games. There's just not enough features. Not enough traits to the enemy. It's just not interesting enough. Medieval 2's just got it all. You want to roleplay, it's got the best stuff for it. You want to blitz, go for it. It's got the best blitz mechanics. Well, actually, Empire Total War does, technically, but those are just exploits.
Aye, sire. Bring in the men ashore, sire. Sire. An order.
Okay, let's reorganize this.
My lord. My lord. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Just hold off on that just for a moment.
Besieging the cowardsmen. Ships ready.
Where's the spy? The spy's here.
Sire.
Orders are to get in there and open the gates.
Slipping
But the spy died. Oh well.
Investigate.
An order. Yes, sire. Sire. My lord. As you wish.
Failure should be punished with death, so that's fine by me.
My lord. Sire. Or as you wish. Orders. My lord. Yes. My lord. Join, sire. Orders. As you wish. My lord. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Patiently awaiting to brief. Fleet ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
Sire.
Okay, we go and have a look. Talk to the Danish.
Your plans. Something else you'd like to suggest? Not a bad. Another course of wisdom. No. Your time was
Nobody wants an alliance. The reason why I'm going for alliances is mainly to stop them from making attacks on me. If it was a normal campaign, I wouldn't give a shit. But in this one here, I really can't afford to be fighting lots of enemies at once. Now, I've already got one alliance, but that's with Spain. They weren't going to attack me anyway. They're too far away. I mean, we don't really need to go further out and like go and visit Poland or anything. So maybe I'll send them to go visit Italy. Out of curiosity, if we don't have enough papal support to attack, to call a crusade, but I'm sure they will happen at some point in the campaign. A Venetian merchant just got there, but 95% chance of success, so that's okay. That was very lucky.
Yes, sire. We'll start sending these to England.
Okay, I just need to pause the recording for one moment. I gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, so let's see, where were we? I didn't think this episode would actually go on beyond an hour and a half, but it's probably going to. I'm just thinking, like, we started off at the age of 50 with this guy here. What happens when he dies and we take control of him at the age of, say, 36? That gives us like twice as many turns. I mean, that's going to be like a 3-hour long episode. I don't know, maybe I'll have to have a certain cut-off point for them. I mean, we'll keep going for him because he hasn't got much longer to live. But if they're like, if at like an hour and a half, they're only like 40 years old or 45 or something like that, then we'll be like, okay, we'll leave it for the next episode to continue on. It'd be pretty funny though if we ever like end the episode with, you know, the king still alive, and then go into the next episode and I get him killed on like the first battle. Well, that was a 5-minute episode, sort of thing.
Marching, sir. I've tried. Yes.
Sometimes unexpected things will happen. Alright. Okay, we got a good amount of money coming through. We've got that under siege. I think you should stay in England. That way, if any disasters happen, at least we've got one family member still here. That'd be better. I need the population growth. Because huge cities make a lot of cash.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. Moving on. Still just has one son.
An order.
Thing is, what I probably could have done is actually sent him ahead a while ago and just besieged the settlement to starve them out, but they probably would have sallied out. Hard to tell. Now, this is going to be particularly difficult because of the Flemish pikemen. They're not going to let us just walk right into the gate. So we're going to have to attack this from all sides. Alright, let's do this.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire!
So look at that, even then the balance of power is not particularly good. We're definitely going to need morale, so King William decides to attack at night.
There'll be no escaping us now! Attack! It offends my eye that I should be forced to gaze upon such an unwashed and ignorant bunch of scrofulous pox-knaves and villains. Men, I give you your enemies for the coming battle. I have rarely seen such a collection of worms and beetles beyond the walls of a dusty scriptorium. Let's be at it then, in case their stupidity should prove infectious. Our foes are rebels and traitors. They deserve nothing but the edge of a blade upon their stinking necks. And a sword is a merciful end to them, for they should face the gallows. You men represent fully 1/4 of England's forces, and our people expect great things of you. I know you will not disappoint. And think on this. I am a well-read man. I have wrangled obscure points of law, conjugated verbs, ciphered, accounted, studied, and yet I can still swing a sword and cleave a head or two to battle.
Okay. So, like I said, those pikemen are going to be a big concern. We need to be able to shoot them when the time comes to that. Alright, I don't want any battering rams to go through the front here. Actually, yes I do. I have one ram positioned here. Where's the other ram? You, positioned on this side. We need you up on the walls, probably over here. Get them off. We'll put archers up on the wall. I was actually considering leaving the siege for one more turn to try and possibly get some more siege equipment. Could have come in handy, but decided let's just see how we go with this. Take our time and do this right. Okay, there's nowhere that's not particularly undefended. That's not particularly well defended. If we can get a ram down, then we can just push the cavalry through and get rid of everything that's not pikemen. Obviously, we don't want to be fighting pikes. Okay, now they moved them. It's too much of a risk. Oh, it's only one tower. Oh, no, it's two. Okay, stop. Alright, if you can come up on this wall here, it's risky because the pikemen might come and attack, but if you can shoot these mailed knights, that would be awesome.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
Okay, you may not have long. I want you to try and run away. Get over here. Unfortunately, those towers
soldiers have
can
proved
shoot sideways.
Today. The enemy's walls belong to us
Takes too
now.
much damage. Oh, flaming shot! You fucking kidding? Can be a bit of a good thing that they brought so many units over here because they're weakening themselves elsewhere. Oh, good, we can still shoot from here. But we can't do a lot of damage, but at least we're doing something. Okay, that's working. Alright, now while that's going on, let's have a look over here. Let's get these guys around this side. Okay, the enemy general is up over here. It'd be good if we can get these guys up on the wall and shoot them.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
If they activate this tower here, we're pretty much dead meat. It's actually more in our favour, I think, to shoot the Flemish pikemen. I can deal with the cavalry well enough, but these Flemish pikemen are very good. Alright. Do not use flaming shot. Yeah, like I said, if they activate the towers, we're pretty much fucked. Try and move away. I don't want you guys breaking. Oh, they stopped. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, keep shooting them. They're a problem. Cool, we're gonna kill their general. I'm saying these fucking towers are machine gun towers. Oh, they've brought their guy over here. It's good that we got rid of their general. I want you. What are we up against here? Flemish pikemen. Okay. Run over this way. No, not you. Stop. Don't break on me. These fucking towers. Just like what I've said, the large wall towers, large wooden wall towers, are more dangerous than fucking huge stone walls. I really want to shoot those Flemish pikemen, but the problem is those towers. I gotta stay away from them. So percentage-wise so far, we're winning. And of course, we've taken out their general. That certainly helps. Okay, now over here, there might be opportunities for us, if we can move quickly to get inside here. But I need the cavalry ready to go. There's no time to even move around. Just get moving. These guys need to capture the wall as fast as possible. Now, if these pikemen come over there, that's going to be a problem.
Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
Get over here. I mean, it's okay if we fight them if they're not in pike formation, though. Right, move over here. Got to capture this. We're in. And now they're starting to be a bit more concerned because they're moving their forces away from here now. It would be great if our mercenary crossbowmen could shoot them. It's exactly what they're designed for. Shooting pikemen. Okay, now I don't think there's any pikemen up the front here. What are these? Armoured sergeants. Yeah, like cavalry are not going to be great at it, but because their general's dead, we can possibly break them. Take them out. And then you'll open the gate and let them come through. Oh, come on, don't dick around. Probably set up yet. Okay, we're gonna need to go completely... Oh, don't tell me they're in Skiltrum. Okay, you... Get over here, because we'll open this gate. Gotta surround them.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
What are they doing there? Just make sure you're not... Make sure you're there, but not actually fighting. No. You need to just come stand over here. The gate didn't open. Come on, guys, get in over here. Got to completely surround them. Problem is they're in Skiltrum. We're actually shooting him now. Get rid of those crossbows, they're more of a threat to you right now. Did you break him? Yes, you did. Very nice. Alright, now, make a run over here. The crossbowmen will have to come back. I've got them cut off. They might just break anyway. Especially if William gets over there. Shoot the pikemen. There's a chance we can break them.
St. George! Our men have taken control of the city.
Okay. Surely you can deal with them. Get in here. Fight them.
Lost! Our men no longer command the city.
That's okay, we're absolutely slaughtering them
Our
on this
men
one.
are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, you should stop shooting now. They're broken.
By St. George, our men have taken control of the city.
Where'd the other pikemen go? They had 2 battalions out this way. Where's the other one? They're over here. Can you shoot them?
Lost! Our men no longer command the city.
Okay, get over here. This is where you needed. Clear them off. Okay, good. Want some of you to come around here.
My lord! Our men are in command of the city.
So they can come up their ass. Over here, shoot them.
Lost! Our men no longer command the city.
Okay, I'm sure we can break them.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on, just hit them in the rear and it's all over. Well, not really. Still got to get rid of those other pikemen. But they're easy now. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
So all they've got left now are these pikes. That's it. They're too slow to catch up to my missile units, because so now I can basically shoot them with impunity. Taking out their cavalry, they've got no support. Just send these guys to go attack them, I suppose.
Behold how all of Christendom will be awed
I'm really
by
happy
the
with that.
victory
Basically,
we have
those
won here
150 losses
today.
are just peasant archers. This might end up being a 2-hour long video.
Victory!
I think it's best we sack it.
These people now kneel before us.
4 mailed knights at the capital. Well, I'll do my best to make use of that. Now, I've got a very similar situation to deal with at Antwerp. But considering the forces that we've got here, in regard to that many cavalry, and with such a dreadful general, I think it's time to go and kill the French.
Sire. My lord.
Save that for another time. Maybe I'll send Rufus to just go besiege it and just leave it at that.
Yes. Disembarking, sire.
So you're going to go on a bit of a massacre.
Sire. We're combining into a huge force, sire.
Alright, let's get some more cavalry up in here.
Brilliant spot to spring a deadly traps. Ships ready. Command me, sire. Yes.
And we'll look for drawouts to pull off.
We go no further today.
So he's going to need a full stack if he wants to besiege this, so he needs another 7 units from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
My lord. Yes, sire. March to exhaustion, sire. Continuing later.
Get some more knights from here. Yeah, do it. A full stack of mailed knights out in the field is unstoppable in this stage of the game. Nothing can stop it. Because no one's got any good units, it's all just peasant crap. So we're just going to basically Mongol their ass. Except Mongol is more like horse archers. However, you know, they do cost a lot of money in upkeep. But we'll be fine. Alright, moving on. And there's an opportunity at Paris. Very nice. What are the Danish thinking? That's cause for war right there. Let's recruit a priest here. Alright, fine, if that's what you want. Use a stupid priest. So they got Jerusalem, that's fine.
Fleet ready, sire.
Alright, I don't know what the Danish were thinking, but that is not acceptable.
Engaging the enemy fleet. Victory is ours, sire. A fine yes. We'll make camp here, sire.
And retrain these boats.
Command me, sire.
Now, the problem here is that if we attack with too much force,
Orders.
they'll,
Yes.
They'll, what's it called? They'll run away. We don't want them to run away. So it's not a huge army in here. We don't need half of what we got here.
My king. Sire.
Should be more than enough.
Leaving the army. Marching, sir. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
This is a declaration of war on France. Let the 100 Years' War begin. Some 300 years before it was supposed to.
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall utterly
Alright, so the first army is easy
brought
enough.
up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
This works especially well if you've got a dreadful general. And the fact that the enemy have almost exclusively infantry. Just the level of quality is... it's not going to work. They're just going to die so hard.
The battle is very... Behold how our cowardly foe... Only half the enemy force remains. By St. George, we've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Okay, so we took out King Philip's scouts, but he doesn't know what we've done. So I'm gonna go hide over here and prepare an ambush. Balance of power is not in our favor, which is good. That stops them from running away. Although in Medieval 2, the AI tends not to run away as often they do it in Rome. In Rome Total War, as soon as they sniff defeat, they get the fuck out of there, unless they can't. But in this, they're like, let's just keep fighting, even though the balance of power is like there. Alright, so the thing we have to do here is snipe him. Because he'll be providing quite a bit of a morale boost to them. I don't like fighting in trees. We'll need to spread out, hit him from the flanks. You'll need to be responsible for killing him. Oh, I do not like fighting in trees. Because the thing is, I can't see where they are. It's very easy to fall into a trap. Because the AI can see exactly what you're doing, but you can't see. It's why I hate trees. Let's go around this way. Like, unless it actually says you're hiding, they can see you. I should have come out and attacked a bit earlier. Too busy role-playing. He's like, what the fuck are the English doing here? I thought we were friends. Aren't you supposed to be a vassal of the King of France? Consider this a rebellion, bitch. William's going to come up the rear. See, their morale is not great. Get him out of there. How'd we go with that charge? Oh, I don't think we did anything to him. I hate fighting in trees so much.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Aim for him. Once he dies, the rest of this will be easy. And where is he? Find him on the battlefield. Pull through a little bit. There he is. Okay, he's not standing and fighting, so pull back. Easily avoid their infantry. There's no point fighting them until he's dead. Let's draw them out of the fucking trees, because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. What are those? Ballista. What are these? Spear militia. Does he have any archers? I guess could use a little bit of a rest. So how much damage did we do to him? He's down to 26, so that's pretty good. Oh, they had lots of ballistas, I guess. Let's get ready to go back in there. He's being very defensive, which I guess is kind of good. Because if he just charged right at us, I'd be able to crush that. See, okay, take out the missile units first. Just charge right in there, smash them. Okay, that didn't really work. Pull back again. Taking too many losses. Come on, move back. Gotta do as you're told. The thing is that King Philip is keeping their morale in check. That's the problem here. Alright, I should have tried to surround them there. The biggest problem here is, of course, those fucking trees. There he is. Okay, he's following them over here. Okay, charge them there. What I really need to do is separate them. Separate their units. God, this motherfucker does not want to die. Nor do his troops want to break. The whole point of this was to try and break them. Charge into their rear here. What's going on with the charges today? They're just not doing very much. Okay, we've started a little bit of a rout. That helps. I mean, ideally we should be trying to kill their general first, but he just doesn't want to fucking present himself.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Alright, now we got
We
it.
remain true and the enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
A band of horse archers would have done a much better job of this. So I've lost one of my knight units there, but that's okay. Bouncer power's now in my favour, but again, there he is. Kill him. If we had killed him straight away, this would have been so easy. He must have a lot of command stars. No, it's not like I took all my cavalry. So the losses that we've had on this battle, totally acceptable, considering we're going to get Paris.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Don't let him get away. A 2-hour-long video, holy shit. Well, he's still alive, he's only got a few more turns to live.
The enemy king lies dead, slain by our gallant warriors. Attack while his men mourn their
Pull back
loss.
just for a moment because you got to charge into them. Their ability to fight normally is actually oh, shit. Okay, well they just ran anyway.
The enemy army flees the
finally.
field. Pursue and
Don't
run
let
them
any
down.
single one of them run away. That didn't go anywhere near as well as I thought it would go, but we still achieved what we wanted to.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I'm very surprised his infantry held out as long as they did.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. Yes.
So the Papal States are not happy with us for this,
We shall slaughter them,
but that
my
doesn't
lord.
matter.
My lord. As you wish.
Alright then. Next stop, Angers. Yeah, there's more cavalry waiting for us there.
Come and fight me, you coward!
Orders.
We recruit some. Okay, yeah, get some of those in here. You just wait for your reinforcement. Hang on, there they come.
By your command.
Next turn you can besiege that.
Sire.
And he'll send some of these guys in for reinforcements as well. Yeah, I need more knights. What's this? Thieves Guild. I won't be making use of that, so get rid of it. Yeah, you can stay in there during the end turn, you'll be okay. Let's have a look at his stats. Did I listen to the speech in that previous battle? I don't think I did. I'm just too used to not doing it. Okay, so what are we going to build? When I see a big slaughter, I forget about role-playing sometimes. Cease hostilities, we may be excommunicated, but the thing is, he's old, so if we get excommunicated, it'll only be for a very short time. Let me just see here. He is religiously minded, but I wouldn't... He's probably more dreadful than he is anything else. He's a looter. Disrespect prisoners, yeah. There's a possibility to get Rams if we could pull off a forced draw out. But I'll need to send these guys up over here.
Yes, sire. Yes.
To go besiege it. It's alright. Like I said, he's very close to dying of old age now.
An order, sire.
Need to stand here.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. Command me, sire. My king.
Yeah, I have to use him because I did say every one of these fights will be manually resolved. This will have to be. We'll have to ransom them. No, release them after this. Now, even though I said, that a dreadful general will, ransom and execute. The thing is, by releasing these captives here, we're setting up a trap. So, like I said, releasing them is more dangerous than executing them. It's more dreadful. Now, I couldn't just send one unit to do this because I can't fight any battles manually unless King William, unless the faction leader is here. In the next episode, if Rufus is still alive, which looks like he will be, we'll be playing as him. Like I said, I don't think that King William will live that much longer. He's an old man now, 60 years old. So just get in there, get ready to smash him.
The enemy army flees the field.
Actually, I've just realised what I could have done was just not continue the battle and just executed what few prisoners I took.
Victory that goes to only men of great.
Oh well, I wasn't quite thinking.
Our forces. Victory!
Oh, shit, I thought that might happen.
If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking. Command me, sire. Orders.
Okay, this.
Sire. My king. My lord.
Let me try something.
An order. Yes, sire.
Okay, that'll work. As long as he's in the battle, it doesn't matter if he's not necessary. Oh, I forgot to listen to the speech again.
Is broken. Sire. My lord. As you wish, sire. Yes.
We won't listen to this speech because it's not from him. Alright, let's do this. So he was just there to initiate the attack. I need my reinforcements in here.
My lord, the tide of battle seems to
Oh,
be
you're
swinging
fucking
in our
kidding
favor.
me.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
Under AI control. Oh, god damn it. I forgot about that. Oh, jeez. This is the problem when you play other games for a while. Come back and forget about it. It defaults to that. King William will probably die on this battle because of the AI control. But at least I'm in control of one load of cavalry. I'll make sure that that we catch them all afterwards. So fingers crossed he doesn't die. But they'll do such a shit job of this. You get in there and fight them so they don't charge at us. Push forward a little bit. If you can kill their king, their general, that'll make all the difference. The fuck are they doing? Charge, you morons.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue. Our men are winning the battle.
Oh
If
god
we
damn it.
continue like
No.
this, we
I
will
don't want you getting
smash
killed.
the enemy.
Because otherwise I can't run them down afterwards.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
See, I knew my allies would not catch him properly. Come on, the droid doesn't work unless we catch him. Yes, come on. Oh, you... Oh, good. You changed directions. Good thing their hobblers are much faster than him. Come on, stop dicking around. Okay, it's just him left now. Got him. So it didn't go exactly as planned, but the results are exactly what I wanted.
Here today.
I really need to not rush, and I need to pay attention a bit more.
Laying in wait for the enemy.
The day is... Command me, sire.
Orders.
So they're in charge of sacking the settlements.
The day is ours, sire. Yes, sire.
My lord.
Didn't even realize I had that mission.
Orders.
An order.
Those would be good to be put in a fort. Right here, actually. It's a good spot.
Tightening our grip on this land with a fort, sire.
So how old are you now? 59 years old. Okay, now we need to move back around over here. Get to Angers. We need that castle. And you, Rufus, you might actually get a chance to besiege that, fight it manually. But you have to wait until your father dies first.
Sire.
Okay, it's all set up and ready to go.
To battle it is then, sire. Yes, sire. Besieging the enemy. The siege goes as planned,
In the meantime,
sire.
just starve them out. The file size on this video is not too bad either. It's only 3.7 gigabytes for 2 hours. Won't be much longer, we're almost there. So... Yes, we send orders. They cannot be allowed to do that. They're clearly planning hostilities.
And prepare to board. Our people rule these waters, sire. Yes, sir. Full sails.
Okay, what else? Is there anything else to build? Yeah, Dublin. Need population growth. Okay, moving on. Forgot about those units there. What does France want?
In this time of war, I bring word peacefully.
I don't think this is in our best interests.
It is fine, Seigneur. I respect your decision. Au revoir, Seigneur.
It's in our best interest to keep going with this, while as long as he's alive, and even when he dies, Rufus can continue the war. Because we're not fighting on multiple fronts, we're okay. Reinforce the region of Bruges. What was it going to give me? Military units.
Ships right. Orders. Yes, sir. Aye, sire.
Send them down here.
Moving ashore, sire.
They'll meet up with the king.
My lord.
So leaving that one there behind, that basically makes us have a fort there that only costs 6 in upkeep.
We'll stop here.
Yes. Traits. So do I want mercenary Frankish knights? I mean, I can afford them, but I already think we've beaten up the French quite badly at the moment.
Where
I want some visibility over here.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I see. Trying to be sneaky.
An order. My lord. Sire. Orders. Yes.
That's okay. At least we know where they are now.
Sire. My lord. By your command.
Big cavalry force here.
Sire.
Didn't I get some... those were the ones from Nottingham. Rightio.
Fleet ready.
Engage. Go to sink 'em.
Or be gone. You will have to fight us for ships
Fucking Viking bastards.
Yes, my lord. Engaging the enemy fleet. Victory is ours, sire. Yes, sire. Preparing.
Serves him right for not accepting the alliance.
An order.
So they wanted me to put some more units in there. Which I can do. I'll get them from London.
Yes, sir. Full sails.
Send them over there. Or cavalry. It's working out well for us here. As we raid the French countryside. All good? Moving on. You dumbass. I was crossing my fingers going, go stand there, go stand there, go stand there, and they fucking did. Morons. Well, he's still alive, so this could end up being 2.5 hours long video. Wait, who else got excommunicated? The Hungarians. Okay, so looking at this,
Command me, sire.
King William's 60 years old now, so he could die at any time. Now, they've actually got cavalry in this force, though, so we've got to be careful. I need to know exactly what they've got.
Come and fight me, you coward!
I mean, it's pretty half-half. And what's in here? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to send some units up ahead.
Orders.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, all of you guys get over here.
As you command. Forming up into
I just want to know how much the balance of power is going to be with that. Okay. Because if we bring too many units, they won't stand and fight.
My lord.
What's his dread like now? It's pretty good.
Yes.
Hobilars are good for running down cavalry, so yeah, we should definitely bring them.
Orders.
Alright, but not all of them.
Command,
I think that should be
we're
enough.
combining into a huge force, sire.
Alright.
If the enemy finds us here,
This time I gotta remember to listen to the speeches.
they'll wish they'd never. This moment, my English friends, is one worth living to the full. We stand on the field of battle and place our fates in the hands of God. I have no doubt that He will reward virtue with victory when I see so many honest, manly faces in our company. Our French foes hold us in scant regard, lads. This is a mistake they often make. Being arrogant and wine-sodden in equal measure. Our horsemen are equally matched, I see. But hard fighting has never bothered honest soldiers. And finally, as a man of wit and learning, I tell you that a book
We've heard
will be
this
of
many
much
times.
use before battle.
Alright, so the Hobilars, their job is to just hang back and run down any cavalry that run away. These guys here, their job is to do all the killing. Now with the first army, we should be able to charge in and smash them because they don't have a general in
The
them.
enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
So we're just gonna go in there like absolute fucking madmen. So let's see here, peasant archers. No, don't charge at them because they're going to use skirmish mode. Said be an absolute madman. And the flanks here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, you gotta take out the cavalry. Don't know too much about these running away units. Let the Hobilars deal with them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, they're all running or fighting to the death. Good. Now, if this is Rome Total War, those guys would be running back to the settlement, but that's not happening in this. They'll fight.
By St. George, we've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest at our leisure. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Okay, we pretty much certainly have got 85% by this point here. I can't believe you let them get away. Just let them go. Oh, look at this, they're actually running away. I thought they'd stay and fight. So we're not going to get in there after all. Well.
All of Christendom will be
I beat them by
awed
too much.
the
I should have let them get together.
Our forces are well.
Or maybe I should have taken out the reinforcing army first.
Such is the
Whatever the case is, it was still a good victory for
As
us.
you wish. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Besieging the cowards, my liege.
Just send in reinforcements.
Patiently awaiting to
from
breach
here.
and butcher, sire.
So there's only 2 of these. You got any mercenaries available here? And send them down as well.
Yes.
Orders.
How we going? Looking pretty good. Man, we have absolutely destroyed the French.
Sire, my king.
Yeah, I don't have to do discovery right now. Alright, so let's be... I can't believe how long this is way longer than I thought it would take me for him to die. Alright, moving on. This is exactly what I'd expect, and let me guess, my merchant will disappear. Yeah. And people wonder why I don't bother with merchants. It's exactly why, because the AI does bother with merchants.
The Holy Bible may preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs, or die trying.
It's a good setting for the next episode. Alright, Rufus. The,
An order.
King William has decided that he will sue for peace with the French to put aside their differences, and that
My lord.
that Rufus will head over to the Holy Land after taking Antwerp, and he will join the crusade.
Orders.
Problem is, there's still 3 turns left of this. You're not dead yet, so we can't end the episode. You can't join the crusade until he's dead.
Orders. Joining forces, my lord.
I could have checked to see if I could have snuck in there. Oh well. Well, more like, I guess... Think of it this way. King William doesn't care about the crusade. How pious are you? You're not very pious at all. But think of it this way then. So, King William is ignoring the crusade because he's excommunicated, and is going to continue killing the French. He's bound to die in the next turn or so, and when he dies, Rufus then decides to we'll come to that when we get there. Let's just deal with this first.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
I have to fight all these battles manually.
Kill them all.
I can't believe how long he's lived. It's nearly 2.5 hours. But you know, it doesn't really matter how long an episode is. I mean, when it comes to this kind of episode here, I think that I won't upload another video like on the day I upload this. The day I release this, it'll just be the only one for the day, because it's a lot of footage for you guys to watch. So if I was to give another episode, it would overwhelm you. Use the crossbows. He's bound to die in the next turn or so.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
Nope. Oh, hang on. Just don't fire at them. Not yet. Oh, they're just peasant archers. Okay, you can handle that.
The Lord is with us today.
I was thinking about sending the cavalry over there to go fight them, but I don't think there's any need. Oh, I missed a chance to shoot them. Just wanted to get both of them there. Oh yeah, if you think this is a good idea, General, you're fucking mistaken. Oh, once again, I forgot to hear his speeches. I really need to stay on top of that.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, he's not going back inside the settlement. Finish them off and then the battle's won. Like, if I had known this battle, it was going to take us this long for him to die, probably would have ended the episode at about an hour and a half.
All of
I didn't think it would go on for another hour. So it's a good indication, like I said, this is uncharted territory here for me. I haven't done anything like this before. When playing as Rufus, I'll know that, you know, if he's like 45 years old and we're already at an hour and a half, and the episode will, you know, you can have 2 episodes for a king.
Victory!
Sire, can't spy there, sire. With discretion, sire.
Okay, well, there's no need for him to stay here. Let's head over to Bordeaux. Well, what about Metz? Hang on. I'm going to hire a diplomat because once he's dead, I will sue for peace.
An order.
We can take that at any point in time. We should go for Metz. What about Dijon's owned by them? Metz is castle. What about go down to here for their Toulouse, where their capital is?
Where to, sire?
Yes.
Just leave that behind. Now we can get down to this one quicker.
We shall slaughter them, my lord. We go no further today.
Okay, I want you to move down here.
Orders. My lord.
Because he could die next turn for all we know. There's no point ending the episode now. I mean, the next episode would be like 5 minutes. Okay.
My lord.
Well, good. Let's move. Oh, hang on. We don't really have a lot of troops here. Let's move on. Because if they attack, we can only order resolve it.
An order.
He's still alive. Still alive and kicking.
My king.
And we're going to keep playing as long as he does continue to live.
Sire.
And of course they die. I might bother with spies sometimes.
Yes. Splitting full, sire. Combine. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Patiently awaiting to breach.
Pretty easy battle, a little bit.
Sire. Are you joking, sire?
Yeah, Robert, you should go with him.
King.
Hang on, how many family members do we? Okay. I suppose she can get married.
Hail, my king.
It doesn't matter. I don't know. Okay, so just as a garrison.
My lord.
but I want you to be his reserve, so that if he dies, you will take over. How old are you now? 37.
Yes. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Field tyrant, looter, disrespect prisoners, all good stuff. Alright, what are we gonna build? I tell you what, we expanded the realm a hell of a lot more than what he did historically. In fact, England was never this large. You know, until the Imperial Age, which was more Great Britain than England. Alright, moving on. I think he died of old age.
We have word for you, noble lord.
I accept.
Yeah, our talks have been most worthwhile. Guten Tag.
Greetings. Our people... Magnificent. Excellent. What else
Map
would you
map.
suggest?
So they're allied with France.
It seems we have reached... It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
Leaving the army, sire.
Okay, there we go. King William the Mauler. He'll still be known as William the Conqueror, though, in the description, because that's what he was for the majority of his life. Okay, let's just look at all this stuff here, and then I'll give him a eulogy. So he finally died of old age. So, King William the Mauler, as he was known by some, but to most they called him King William the Conqueror, a bastard son of a nobody, Duke of Normandy, who decided to claim the throne of England for himself. Upon doing so, decided to take the entire fucking island for itself, and in doing so, decided to kill every last fucking Scot that he could find in the north. A brutal man, an unloving father who cared nothing for anyone and only cared for conquest. He will be loved by his friends and despised by his enemies. He truly was a dickhead. He was the first king of England of this dynasty. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, and we'll see you next time for the reign of King Rufus. We'll see you next time, fuckers.